Hey guys, we are out here today at Triple H Farms in Franklin, Texas. Just wanted to share this with you. This is where we're getting our all of our hay products, the straw products for the goats. So what we're going to be getting today, we're getting two of these bundles of alfalfa. This is 21 bales, and we're getting it by the bundle because it's much easier for him, and we don't really care how much we buy. You know, we're not picky on saying we have to have exactly 10 bales or exactly 20 bales. So we were driving out here thinking, okay, we'll probably get about 30 bales of alfalfa, maybe 20 bales of straw. He says, well, they're bundled by 21. So we'll go for 42 bales of alfalfa. You know, we keep it in the barn, we keep it dry, it's not gonna go bad. But yeah, these bundles are pretty cool. He's able to just set them on. He's got his front end loader. We'll see when he comes back around, I'll show you, but he's got just his regular bale spears, and he's able to spear right into the side of the bundle, and he spears in high enough that he can set it down on the trailer without catching the sides of the trailer. So we're gonna put two bundles of alfalfa on here, kind of get it a little bit ahead of the axle, but mostly over the axle for the main weight. We're gonna have a bundle of straw behind it. And then after this, we've got to go on out to Producers Co-op, which I made a video about that before. That's in, I think it's College Station, technically, Bryan College Station. Producers Co-op, we're gonna have 1,500 to 2,000 pounds of sack feed on the front for ourselves, for our goats. And we're getting another ton of feed in the bed for a guy that I work with, taking it back to Shepherd for him. So, good little load, good day's haul. But I just wanted to show you guys, I wanted to show you guys around the last time I was here. This hay barn that this guy has, he is very much in the business of hay. Okay, he's mentioned he's got some cattle. He said, yeah, I got cattle. They mostly just eat up the hay. That's pretty much all they do, eat up extra hay. But he is very much in the business of buying and selling hay. Honestly, I don't even know how much of it he bales himself. I never have asked him. I think the big rolls and maybe some of the square bales of coastal he puts up himself, but I know the alfalfa he buys and trades, and I know the straw he buys and trades. So it wouldn't surprise me if the coastal he just buys and sells too, I don't know. But anyway, he's come back with another bundle, so now you guys can kind of see how he spears it right here on the tractor, and I'll let you watch. He sets it on. It's pretty neat. You know, this reminds me, there's another group on YouTube, I think they're North Texas Hay or something like that is what they're called. And I remember that guy, I was watching some of his videos, and he said, if I touch it, I'm losing money. So he's very adamant about his whole hay handling situation. It's all mechanized. You know, doing bundles just like this or grapples, whatever. He said, if I have to get off and handle it myself and stack it in the barn, I'm losing money. So anyway, you see how he sets it on here real easy. Let him push it over a little bit, just help center it up so it's not leaning on that side. I mean, the axle should share. But anyway, I'm not gonna stand here and make you guys watch or listen to me talk because I know I'm boring. We're gonna set the straw on behind it here, and then we're gonna be out of here just that quick. And then we'll be off to Producers to get our grain. Or not our grain, pellet feed. It's grain-based pellet feed. But we should have enough room here on the back end. He'll set that other bundle on and we'll get him strapped down and be out of here. So we are just out to Producers Co-op now. Got stuck in some stinking road construction on the way here, but it happens. But I think I've showed you guys this place before. It's pretty cool. They've got their whole own grain mill here on site, and a lot of the stuff that they sell in the store, obviously that's already packaged up, they make a lot of pelletized feed right here on site. They've got their own rail siding that actually comes in right back here, so they'll get entire rail cars of grain ingredients to mix up their own stuff. They've got a pretty cool store inside too, really nice retail store, a lot of selections on different stuff. But we've got our black oil sunflower seed, 7 bags of that. We've got a ton of cattle pellet from my neighbor that's coming out here, going in the back of the truck, shrink wrapped on a pallet, and we've got a ton of goat pellet that's going on the front of the trailer here. So hopefully it all balances out okay. I don't know, maybe I should throw some more weight on the back of the trailer, but I think we'll be okay. The way that the straw is not very heavy, but it sticks way out, you know, past the back axle. So I think we'll be okay. I mean, we're not tongue light right now, which I wouldn't expect to be. Yeah, we're definitely not tongue light. So anyway, we're just waiting on the guys to bring out the pallets. I don't know which one they're coming out with first, but like I said, we're gonna have a ton of beef pellet in the bed, and an extra ton plus the bags plus the sunflower seed. We'll have a ton of goat feed plus the sunflower seed here on the front of the trailer. So fun. It's a heavy load going home today. Well, like usual, I got busy and didn't get to show you guys the final result, but we are several hours later now. We got hurried. We had to run like crazy to get back to school on time for me to drive the bus. My wife actually had to drop me off at the school, and then she came home and disconnected the trailer with all of our stuff, and then came back up to the school after I got off the bus, because the other guy's a bus driver too. Came back up to the school and brought back his ton of feed. So we had a ton of feed in the bed of the truck for him to offload. Of course, by the time we both get back with the bus, all the maintenance guys are gone, so the forklift was already locked up. So we ended up humping all those bags from my truck into his trailer, which defeated the whole point of having it palleted and wrapped, but oh well, it still made loading easier, and it made hauling it easier, because I didn't strap it down or nothing. I just set it in the back of the truck and off we went. I mean, a ton of feed's not going to slide out of the back of the truck. So anyway, got all that taken care of. Now I'm at home trying to unload it. I'm having to unload all these bags by hand. We stack them all in the Connex here. I think I've showed you guys that before. Nice neat piles of 10 underneath, or yeah, stacks of 10 underneath the shelf there. So we got 30 bags of lactation, 10 bags of the goat pellet DX, 7 bags of the black hole sunflower seed. Oh, we did have to stop. This is a stupid story. We tried to order a pizza. I was going to pick a pizza up from Papa John's, but the address that it gave us was wrong. The address it gave us, the store didn't even exist. We pulled into the Papa John's that was a couple blocks away, thinking maybe it's a mistake. Nope, that Papa John's was closed. So whatever, we had to call them back and say, look, we don't know where our pizza's at, but we're not coming to get it. We're sorry you cooked it. We got to go somewhere else. We don't have time. So we just put in a little chicken joint, and their drive-through didn't exist. They had a drive-through lane with no actual drive-through order box. Guys were walking out of the store with a notepad taking orders. I said, this isn't going to work. So we pulled off the side. My wife ran in the store, and I'm happy she did, because I actually got out and I rebalanced the load. We had all of that. We had our ton of feed up here on the front, plus a ton of feed in the bed of my truck, plus the extra 350 pounds of sunflower seeds. Needless to say, the back of the truck was squatting pretty bad, and the trailer tongue was dipping down too, so it wasn't level. So while she was inside grabbing the chicken for lunch, I ran out and I threw some bags from the up front and put them back here on the back. I think I put, I don't know, 7 or 8 bags on each side, just to get them back behind the axle. And it actually did help quite a bit, because you're taking, you know, say you moved 14 bags, that's 700 pounds. It's not just 700 pounds that you took off of the front, but it's 700 pounds that you put on the back. So it helps to balance the weight on the axles themselves. You know, you don't want to be tongue light, but even with doing that, I was still very tongue heavy, because the tractor here wouldn't even pick it up. I thought, oh yeah, I'll just put the ball on the bucket, hoist it up and move it around. Tractor wouldn't pick it up. I had to put the jack all the way down and then pick up on it as tight as I could with the tractor, then bring the jack all the way back up to get it this high. And then I was backing up with it, and my back wheels were coming off the ground. So it was very heavy on the tongue, heavier than I would like it to be. Lesson learned: if we do this again, we'll stack the alfalfa further back. We'll put the straw in front of it, put all the feed in front of it. That, I think, will balance it really, really well. So anyway, just want to make this little wrap-up video. We got to get all these bags unloaded, put in the Connex. Then I got to pull the trailer around back. And we've got 63 bales total, 42 alfalfa, 21 straw. 63 bales that we've got to get off the trailer onto pallets for now, because the stupid loft in the shop isn't done yet. It's like 15% done. So I can't put it up in the loft yet. But hopefully within a week, within the week, I'll have the loft done. And then we'll start just picking up the pallets with the tractor and feeding bales up into the loft. We'll get all that cleaned up, finally get all that coastal and everything out of the shop floor. So anyway, that's it for this video. I don't think I'll show you a wrap-up video of unloading hay into the shop. We're just stacking hay on pallets, not that exciting. But I did want to explain, I did want to tell you guys about how we had the trailer loaded. It was not good, it was not right, but we made it home safely. We're good, we're here. Just gotta get unloaded now.